There are some members of the gay community questioning the injection of politics into a day that they believe is meant to celebrate who they are and what they stand for. Arthel.
Will Carr. Thank you, Will.
Well, it was history in the making. Did you watch today, this morning, bright and early, 9 a.m. Eastern, as Rafa Nadal shows once again that he is simply the best clay court player in tennis. His record-breaking victory in France today. That's next.
Award-winning interface. Award-winning design. Award-winning engine. The Volvo XC90, the most awarded luxury SUV of the century. Visit your Volvo dealer to take advantage of our midsummer sales event offer.
Wise man? I'm nervous about things I can't control affecting my good credit score.
I see you've planted an uncertainty tree. Chop that thing down. The clarity you seek lies within the CreditWise app from Capital One. CreditWise helps you protect your credit. And it's completely free for everyone. It's free for everyone? Do hawks use the stars to navigate?
I don't know.
I thought you did. I don't know either. Either way, it's free for everyone.
Cool.
What's in your wallet?
Phazyme doesn't just treat gas, it attacks it. Phazyme 250 milligram strength, with twice the amount of medicine per tablet, as Gas X Extra Strength.
When you schedule with Safe by Autoglass, you get a text when we're on our way. You can see exactly when we'll arrive. I'm Michael with Safe Flight.
Thanks for coming. It's right over here.
Giving you a few more minutes for what matters most. Take care.
Safe Flight Repair, Safe Flight Replace.
Brian, I just need to know if the customer app will be live Monday.
Can we at least analyze customer traffic?
Can we push the offer online?
Brian, I just had a quick question. Brian.
Legacy technology can handcuff any company. But yes is here.
You're saying the new app will go live Monday?
Yeah. With help from HB, we can finally work the way we want to.
With the right mix of hybrid IT, everything computes.
It's not how fast you mow, it's how well you mow fast.
It's not how fast you mow, it's how well you mow fast.
It's not how fast you mow, it's how well you mow fast. It's not how fast you mow, it's how well you mow fast.
They're not just words to mow by, they're words to live by. The John Deere Z-Track Z345R with the Excel Deep Deck to mow faster, better. Save $500 on the Z525E Z-Track residential mower at your John Deere dealer today.
When you have digestive sensitivities, some foods leave your stomach in knots. With bloating, discomfort, cramps, and gas. Try Pro Nourish Drink, a unique nutritional drink that's high in protein and fiber. And Pro Nourish has no gluten or high fructose corn syrup. And it's low in FODMAP ingredients that may trigger digestive sensitivities. It's your delicious anytime, anywhere mini meal or snack. Pro Nourish, nutrition you can feel good about.
This is a ClassAction.com consumer alert. Unfortunately, the diabetes drug Invokana can cause diabetic ketoacidosis, kidney failure, dangerous infections, and even death. You don't have to face these effects alone. If you or a loved one were hospitalized after taking Invokana, contact ClassAction.com to learn your rights and to hold drug makers accountable. ClassAction.com. Information, protection, justice.
Well, the king of clay court tennis is back on his throne. Rafael Nadal winning the French Open, defeating Stan Wawrinka of Switzerland in straight sets in Paris. Nadal missed the tournament last year because of an injured wrist.
But he was back in near perfect form this time around. Nadal also entering the record books by winning the tournament for the 10th time. He also moves into second place on the all-time Grand Slam winners list, behind only Roger Federer.
And you've been following this closely, right?
Yeah, I watched this morning. He just annihilated Wawrinka in straight sets. Wawrinka won only 6 games out of 3 sets. You know, and these two guys, Federer, who won the Australian Open in January, and now Rafa Nadal won the French. They're 31, 35 years old. They're supposed to be old men.
I was going to say, I like that the experienced guys are ruling the court.
Yeah.
All right, and we're back in 1 hour with more news at 6 o'clock Eastern. Right now, check out Gutfeld.
Oh, look at those hands up there, President. Do you have this in Romania, too? I don't know.
Yeah. I got the microphone.
Oh, boy.
If you allow me,
If I could only sell that, if I could only sell it. Who would like to ask? Should I take one of the killer networks that treat me so badly as fake news? Should I do that? Huh?
He's back. What did the testimony of my homie, James Comey, show me? A pile of baloney. I made a list. Number 1, Comey leaked over a Trump tweet.
The president tweeted on Friday, after I got fired, that I better hope there's not tapes. I woke up in the middle of the night on Monday night, because it didn't dawn on me originally, that there might be corroboration for our conversation. There might be a tape. And my judgment was I needed to get that out into the public square. And so I asked a friend of mine to share the content of the memo with a reporter.
When I wake up in the middle of the night, I take a leak. I don't leak. In the hierarchy of honorable things to do, I go with tweeting over leaking. At least with a tweet, you know it's coming from Trump. For better or worse, Trump stands by his tweets. Comey hid behind a leak. He had his buddy drop it to the Times to protect himself. That's a weenie move. And I know weenie moves. Fact is, in all this, you suddenly realize that Trump is the more transparent of the two. He's abrasive, he's blunt, he makes his intent obvious. But Comey, he adopts an aw shucks Jimmy Stewart routine to mask his sneaky behavior. And lordy, it got thick.
I've seen the tweet about tapes. Lordy, I hope there are tapes. I don't know. I don't want to make you sound like I'm Captain Courageous. I don't know whether even if I had the presence of mind, I would have said to the president, sir, that's wrong. Again, maybe other people would be stronger in that circumstance, but that's how I conducted myself. I hope I'll never have another opportunity. Maybe if I did it again, I would do it better.
Felt like I was watching a combination of hee-haw and L.A. Law. All that was missing was a strand of hay sticking out of his mouth. And he's from Yonkers. That's New York. So to reiterate, Comey, kind of phony. Number 2, was there obstruction of justice on the part of former Attorney General Loretta Lynch regarding the Hillary Clinton email investigation?
At one point, the Attorney General had directed me not to call it an investigation, but instead to call it a matter, which confused me and concerned me.
Oh dear, it confused and concerned me, yet I still did it. What's with this guy? He always seems like he's trying to do the right thing while doing the wrong thing. And you gotta love that once again, Hillary reappears to ruin a Democrat's day. If it wasn't for her, there wouldn't be this Lynch thing. She's like my irritable bowel. She just never goes away. It reminds me of a movie.
She came from long ago.
Don't quit, keep fighting, stay in this race.
But just when you thought she had been defeated,
Why aren't I 50 points ahead, you might ask?
she came back.
I take responsibility for every decision I made, but that's not why I lost.
2 elections, 2 losses. It wasn't enough.
It really is painful.
Blame It All Studios presents 2017 Return of the Swamp Queen. Coming to a Democratic Party near you.
All right. Number 3, was there obstruction of justice on the part of Trump? If Trump never asked him to shut down an investigation, it's not obstruction. Trump's just being Trump. He's no flying nun, but he's not Darth Vader either. He's like a mix. He's a nun Vader, or he's a flying Darth. Number 4, Comey doesn't feel very well.
A very disturbing thing, very concerning, whole lot of personal pain for me. That gave me a queasy feeling.
The guy certainly takes the job to heart. I think our new sponsor might be able to help you, Jimmy.
Does your boss confuse you?
Shifting explanations confused me and increasingly concerned me.
Do you feel the need to leak?
I asked a friend of mine to share the content of the memo with a reporter.
Does he make your belly hurt?
Look, this was terrible. It makes me mildly nauseous.
It may be time to try Queasy. Queasy battles the butterflies in your belly so you can shake off that icky feeling and do your job.
He had repeatedly told me I was doing a great job and he hoped I would stay.
Queasy might just save your career. Some side effects may include nightmares, paranoia, insomnia, itchiness, and tendency to leak. Don't contact Columbia Law professors while taking Queasy. Talk to your doctor to see if Queasy is right for you.
Nice. All right. And last but not least, remember that report suggesting the Trump campaign colluded with Russia using electronic surveillance? Was that true, James Comey?
The challenge, and I'm not picking on reporters about writing stories about classified information, is the people talking about it often don't really know what's going on, and those of us who actually know what's going on are not talking about it. And we don't call the press to say, hey, you got that thing wrong about this sensitive topic. We just have to leave it there.
Or leak it. Anyway.